Two powerful nations, one deadly rivalry, and a conflict that changed the Middle East forever. On one side was Iran, on the other, the United States. What started as friendship slowly turned into hatred. In the 1950s, Iran was peaceful and closely connected to the West. America considered Iran one of its strongest allies in the Middle East. But then came Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh, a leader who wanted Iran to control its own oil. At that time, British companies controlled most of Iran's oil wealth, and losing that control was unacceptable to the West. In secret, the CIA and British intelligence planned a covert operation. Their mission was simple: remove Mossadegh from power. In 1953, the government was overthrown. Chaos spread across Tehran as the coup changed Iran forever. The Shah returned stronger than ever, backed by American money, weapons, and political support. But many Iranians were angry. They believed their democracy had been stolen. The Shah's secret police became feared across the country. People spoke of torture, fear, and disappearing critics. One religious leader stood against the Shah and America. His name was Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini. In 1979, millions flooded the streets. The Islamic Revolution had begun. The Shah fled Iran as protests grew out of control. His rule had finally collapsed. Khomeini returned to Iran as a revolutionary hero, and a new Islamic government was born. Soon after, angry students stormed the American embassy in Tehran. The world watched in shock. American diplomats were taken hostage. For 444 days, the crisis dominated global headlines. In the United States, fear and anger spread rapidly. Iran suddenly became America's greatest enemy. Washington responded with economic sanctions, a punishment that would continue for decades. Then another war began. Iraq's leader, Saddam Hussein, invaded Iraq. The Iran-Iraq War became one of the deadliest conflicts in modern history. Millions suffered as both sides fought brutally. Entire cities were destroyed. Families lost everything in the endless violence. Years later, the world grew worried again. Iran had started developing nuclear technology. America and Israel feared one thing: that Iran could eventually build a nuclear weapon. As tensions increased, missiles and military threats became common. The Middle East stood on edge. Instead of fighting directly, Iran and America battled through proxy wars. From Syria to Yemen, conflict spread everywhere. Iran supported powerful armed groups across the region, groups the West considered dangerous. In 2015, hope briefly returned. A nuclear deal was signed between Iran and world powers. But everything changed again under President Donald Trump. America withdrew from the agreement. New sanctions crushed Iran's economy. Prices skyrocketed and daily life became harder. One man became the symbol of Iran's military power: General Qasem Soleimani. In 2020, a U.S. drone strike killed Soleimani near Baghdad airport. The world feared a major war was coming. Soon after, Iranian missiles targeted American military bases. The conflict was becoming more dangerous than ever. Meanwhile, Israel and Iran moved closer to direct confrontation. The entire region faced uncertainty. Today, the rivalry between Iran and the United States continues. And one question still remains: could this conflict lead to a much bigger war?